Hey, hello everyone. Good evening. Can can we hear me? If I can be heard, please let me know.
Yes, I can hear you from myself.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Hi everyone. Good evening. Okay. It's not so bright. Uh, yeah. Well, all right. All right. We already have people. A lot of note takers. Okay, but we have people still. Okay. Hello, Theodore. Hello, and Yola. Hi, Grace. Else is on the call. Okay. Um, is that name pronounced Imbre? Right.
Yeah, that's my surname. You can just call me Onis. Onis is calm.
Onis.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting that's an interesting name. What language is that?
It's Ngene.
Ghana.
Ngene. It's a river state in Nigeria.
Oh, Engene. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
Close to the Calabari people, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Why? Okay, okay. That's lovely. I've been to Port Harcourt once, but I know that that's kind of or twice. That's that kind of thing that people used to say when they want to connect with you. They're like, ah, yes, yeah. I can't believe you're black. I have a friend from Ghana. Do you eat jollof, or do you know, this kind of
Oh, okay.
you
You
get?
just left. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, please. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. I'm trying to set up. I'm trying to open some files on my laptop. Okay, so please give me a second.
Right.
Okay, and we are ready. Hello, everybody. Hi. Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, depending on what part of the world you are joining us from. Hello and hi. Welcome to this networking evening. Right. So this was to be virtual hangouts, right? So if you have like popcorn or a coke, like I have, yeah, have my coke, have my coke here to see me through. So like if you have like a coke or drinks or wine to just sip while we enjoy this evening, go ahead to do that. Right. Just you know, it's supposed to be a chill evening. Nothing too serious. We're not hearing keynote speeches. We're not really going to see slide presentations. We're just going to, connect with each other, learn from each other, just catch up even. We're just going to just, something simple. I mean, it's a Sunday evening, and typically Sunday evenings are reserved for if you're religious and you go to church, you come back, you eat rice. Who has eaten Sunday rice yet? I've eaten Sunday rice yet. One Sunday rice is still cooking. But like yeah, we eat rice, we catch up with friends, we dumb school on social media sometimes, watch TikTok, maybe catch up on Netflix. Called like Sunday. I really love Sundays, right? I'm refreshed, I'm chill. I don't like to work on Sundays, and I'm so glad that this is not work because like I said, it's a networking evening. It's supposed to be really, really just chill like that. But yeah, so hi guys, my name is Miriam. I am program manager of AIBIA, and here and AIBIA is the is the mother company, it's the father company of the African Women in AI Community Hub. It's one of our initiatives that we started as a way to reach more people and build with more people and bring more people in to our community as well, and really solve problems the way we have said we would be solving problems through more niche initiatives such as this. So there are a few more community hubs coming up, so you want to stay in tune for that, and stay updated and everything. But yeah, welcome to the African Women in AI Hub. This is our fourth event. Yes, yay, milestone. This is our fourth event this year. So the first one we had introductions with AI from AI through a woman's lens. Yes, AI through a woman's lens, and goodness, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. We got to listen to three people, three women, powerful women, great women who shared their insights, shared their perspectives, shared roadmaps, lots of things. They're basically really hammered on the topic AI, through a woman's lens. We got to see what it's like to be a female leader, building in AI, building in blockchain, and it was beautiful. Then the second one we had what was the theme? Goodness, what was the theme of the second one? Grace, help me. What was the exact theme of the second one? Hey.
It was an ask me anything section.
Oh yes, AI starter pack. Yes, that's the AI starter pack session where we had everybody ask questions and gets insights on their problems and their product building and learning and getting started in their careers. And the third one was just recently. It was last week. It was an introduction to AI and machine learning, and that was more learning. Right? We had two experts as well come teach us how to get started with AI and machine learning, what it entails, how we are building in it, how we can get started, the different types of AI. They broke down all of the important concepts as regarding this. And this is our fourth event. I would say that it's not going to be serious because what's that thing? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I feel like that's not the complete. I feel like there's something missing out of that. But anyways, yeah. So this was our play session, and so we're going to get started. We have an interesting lineup today. We have some puzzles, some games, some riddles, a cash prize, yay, and yeah, and a chance to have a clarity session with three other experts in our midst, so that you can really actually start getting started, more practical, hands-on guidance for your building. But for those of us who are new to the hub, just a brief introduction on what the African Women in AI Hub is. It is a Pan-African community committed to empowering, connecting, and elevating African women across all stages of their journey in AI and emerging technologies. Right, we are simplifying access to knowledge, mentorship, global AI opportunities, building a strong, inclusive ecosystem that reflects the brilliance and potential of African women in tech. And our mission is to equip more African women with the tools, confidence, and networks they need to thrive, innovate, and lead in the AI space. We are creating a movement where women are not just participating in the future of AI, but they are shaping it as well. From mentorship programs and hands-on training to live town halls and global collaborations, we are unlocking doors and breaking barriers one woman at a time. Together, we are bridging the gender gap in AI and creating a future where African women are visible, valuable, and victorious. So yeah, Women for the Win. There's this famous podcast in Nigeria, and one of the hosts had said one time that one thing about it was about Nigeria, one thing about Nigerian women is that we achieve. And I dare say one thing about African women is that we
Jola, yeah,
achieve.
yeah.
Yes, African women actually achieve. We are badasses. We are badasses at
Yeah.
everything from education to health to science to economics and business building. Jesus, even the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers, the homemakers, the African women are just, they are great. They slay well on braids that cost a lot and they slay. They actually do achieve stuff. So yeah, that's basically, and we just created a hub where for us who are working in AI, interested in AI and Web3, are able to come together, learn together, build, and scale up. The power of community is, it cannot be overstated, right? And it is also something that even improves our mental health, and it's just important that we have these communities just so that it's easier. There's nothing like building with a community of people who think about the things that you do, care about the things that you do, are in the right headspace as you are as well. So yeah, welcome. And this hub is currently being sponsored by Deep Funding. So a shout out to Deep Funding. Woo! Celebrate them. They are our current funders for the next few couple of months. And yeah, so shout out to Deep Funding. Deep Funding is a decentralized AI ecosystem under Singularity Net. And yeah, thank you, Deep Funding, for giving us the opportunity to be able to do this, at least, to get started. Anyways, so now we're getting into the program proper. All right, this is our meet and greet session. So I want you to unmute your mic if you can. I hope you can. I mean, Sunday evening, you should not be outside yet. You can be outside by 9, but like 6, so you should still be inside your house. So it's Sunday evening, so unmute your mics. Tell us what's your name, what you do, and where you are currently joining us from. Anybody can go first. Oh, should I like call out names so it's easier?
Yeah, you can call us names.
Okay, let's start with Sienna. Is that Sienna or Sienna? So sorry if I mispronounce your name. But yeah, let's start with you. Are you here? Can you hear me? Are you on the call? Are you able to speak? Okay, she's in here. All right then. Next up, Pearl Williams.
All right, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Pearl. I am an executive assistant, and
Mm.
I'm actually in Lagos State. And what else should I say? I'm an AI enthusiast. I'm happy to be here and to meet everyone. Hello, thank you.
Hi, Pearl. So Pearl is joining us from Lagos, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah. What part of Lagos are you in exactly?
Okay, I start looking.
Oh, okay. She's a lucky Lagos, Nigeria. Pearl is an AI enthusiast and an executive assistant. So, yay! Nice to meet you, Pearl. Thank you for joining us this wonderful evening. Okay, so next up we have Orelua. Orelua, you can go ahead to introduce yourself. Please do introduce yourself. Orelua, can you hear me? Okay. All right. Next person we have Embre. Embre, my new friend. Please go ahead to introduce yourself.
Hi. Sorry, is the Imbre funny? Why did you giggle when you said Imbre?
I just like the sound of the name actually.
And I told you Onis, but you're sticking with Imbre. It's all
I
right.
think my eye catches the Embre.
All right, no problem. Hi everybody. My name is Onis. Imbra is my father's name, but
Mm,
that's not an issue.
okay, okay. Hi, Onis.
And I'm actually a core member. I'm supposed to be in Bielsa State, but I'm in Port Harcourt because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm serving as a site engineer at a construction company in Bielsa State. That's my PA.
Ooh.
And I code and I do Web3 stuff. So yeah.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
I love listening to podcasts. I think I've listened to almost every episode of Iceways, by the way.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I don't have the tolerance that you do.
Oh wow. I don't like what goes on in my head, so I like listening to people talk.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't listen to my own thoughts.
That's interesting. I do like podcasts a lot. Uh, Personally, I listen to yeah, occasionally if I said what I said has an interesting guest or maybe a guest I know prior to then I like listen to that particular episode. But I like listening to weird science podcasts. Like there's this one on Apple Podcasts, Ooglies, and the host just brings on people where they just talk about the weirdest things, like the science of birds, the like really honestly just the most random weird things. There was this episode on social prescription and how it started and what it's how necessary it is for modern medicine. And oh gosh, I just lasted for like 4 hours because it had two parts, if I'm remembering correctly. There's like stuff on these on the semitology, hieroglyphics. It's just really weird like that. So yeah, hi, nice to meet you, Onis. You're a site engineer. What was your first what was your what's the word now? What
What did
was
I
your
do in school
undergraduate
before?
degree? Yes.
Yeah, I graduated last year with from Department of Mechanical Engineering, sure. So
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. A female engineer. What did I say? What did I say? African women, we achieve. We know how to do the hard stuff. And I mean, look at I could never I did thrive in maths, but engineering, I honestly celebrate female engineers. I
Oh,
have these twins in
yeah.
church. One is a structural engineer, the other one is a mechanical engineer.
Your network, or is it mine? Who knows?
No, I think it's her network.
Yeah, it's network.
Okay. Hi Grace
Okay.
and hi Pearl.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi, Grace.
Okay,
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Okay, so the next person can introduce themselves. Who wants to go? I think I'm seeing Obagangozi here. Please introduce yourself. Let's know you. Uh, Obaga. Okay, so who next? Who next? Who next? Okay, let me see. What about Augustina Gabriel? Sorry, Justina. Justina, are you with us? Please introduce
Hey, good
yourself.
evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. You are.
Okay, my name is Gabriel Josina. I'm a medical
Wow.
doctor and I'm also a UI UX designer.
Wow.
I have special interest in artificial intelligence and its application in the healthcare. So it's nice meeting
Yeah,
everybody.
nice,
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you, Justina. Wow, that's such a lovely profile. I love that. Okay, so who next? Oluwatobi King. Oluwatobi King, please, if you can hear me, introduce yourself. Okay, what about Mary Olasupo?
Mm.
Okay, Miriam, are you back?
Yes, so I'm back
Okay,
on.
okay,
See,
please take
Nigerian
over.
telecoms, Nigerian telecommunications. They are honestly after my sanity. But yeah, thank you for stepping in. Okay, so where I was trying to do the introductions based on the people showing on my screen. Adeshola Awolowo. Okay, yeah, you can please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Additional Awolowo. Okay, so I'm supposed to introduce myself, right? Because I joined in a bit late, so I don't know what the format
Yeah, yeah,
is.
your name and like where you're listening from or where you're joining us from.
Okay, Additional Awolowo, joining from Lagos, project manager by
By day.
project manager by day, and yeah,
Baby
yes,
girl by night.
baby girl always. But yeah, I'm actually more into enjoying generative AI. Heavily interested in that space. That's
Mm.
content creation, generative AI, and how AI is going to change our world. Just very curious about it. Don't want to be scared though, because it's just a lot of information, but very curious about it. So that's about me.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Adisha. Yes, I
Okay,
do agree that there's a lot of information. But I don't think we should approach it from a place of fear anyways. More like place of confidence. And yeah,
yeah,
you're in the right
I
place.
listened to. I recently listened to The Godfather. I don't know if anybody knows the Diary of a CEO podcast on
Yeah.
YouTube. The interview with Godfather of AI, and this the insights he brought was very interesting, and it made you wonder. I mean, when someone has seen everything AI is telling you that the career he would tell the children to go and do is be a plumber, I'm like, wow, that's interesting. But I mean, the African space is it's very interesting at the moment. That's AI and tech and stuff. But in the developed world, for someone that high up to say that kind of thing was very interesting to me. So just very curious and happy to meet everyone.
Hmm. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. I think that what is important is that we have a creator's mindset. I did say this yesterday at AIBI's conference that AI is a tool that is currently being used. And in the next decade, we honestly don't know what's tech in general, not just artificial intelligence, is going to look like. But what's
Yeah.
going to be important is that we've built ourselves as creators enough that no matter the tools, we are able to just adapt to using those tools. Because no, yeah, robots might take over the world in an apocalypse or something, but ultimately humans always win, right? Because we are the ones that built. It's just the way if you are, for instance, Christian or Muslim or religious believing in a God, you always know that no matter how much you might be intelligent to build the Tower of Babel, the person who has made the heavens is always going to be smarter than you. So I think that if we have a creator's mindset and use that mindset to approach basically every kind of tool at our disposal, we're able to use AI in the way that makes sense, right? And no matter the shifts of environment and landscape as regarding tech tools, they're just able to incorporate them. You just that's the only way to stay relevant and not. But yeah, I do agree a lot of jobs might be taken, mostly because not necessarily because AI can do it better, but because people leave the people like to shift blame and leave responsibility out. But yeah, I think you're in safe hands. I think you'll be fine. I don't think anybody in this hub will lose their jobs to AI, quote unquote. But yeah, lovely to meet you, Adishala. So, Adi
Thank you.
Abi Grace, over to you. Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. Your name, what you do, and where you are joining us from. Are you here, love? Okay. All right. Biodun Alabi.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello. Good evening. Good
Hello,
evening.
good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be part of this group. My name is Abiodun Alabi. My background, is HR professional, and I also have interest in artificial intelligence generally, and especially chatbot building to solve humanity problem. And I was introduced to AI 2019. I was in a boot camp. I was introduced to AI, and that was copy AI. Yes. I was told that, oh, this can help because I also have an NGO. So there was an NGO boot camp that I was part of, and so I was introduced to it. And since that time, the truth is that it has been amazing. I don't stop learning. I love continuous learning anyway. So since that time, I keep learning one or two things, attending master classes, boot camps, also using, YouTube, the University of YouTube that we all know, right? So I use that to. And last year I built my first chatbot because of my background in nature. So I built the one that solving interview, looking at fresh graduates that cannot afford career coach, but they want to have they want professional answers to their questions about building resume, industry based resume, um, prep for interview and all of that. So I built one to solve that problem. It's a free platform that I built. So since that time, when the truth is that when you build one from your first, your passion will continue to grow. So since that time, I've been able to do one or two things. So this year, I did my first cohort of boot camp of HR automation boot camp, training fellow HR professional on practical training on how to use AI um, to handle repetitive tasks that we handle so that we can focus more on strategy, in that will help the business to grow anywhere
Mm.
we are working and all of that. And
All right.
also the automation, the HR automation boot camp, we use it to also expose people on how to enlighten them on how to monetize these skills. Some things in this, one of the things that I personally, love about this age, this digital age, right, is that you can't rely on your 9 to 5 alone. The economy, you can as well leverage on it because of the AI. So we teach them how to they can use this chatbots to and all the other tools that we taught in the class that they can
Okay.
monetize. And I remember one of us told me, sent share with me a proposal he sent to a law firm, and they are ready to engage him. Though he's working,
Okay.
but
Well, that's
okay.
great. Okay, that's fine. I think that would want maybe a specific conversation on maybe on the group chat where you can share details of the chats bots and your own personal experience from building it, and if people maybe your the lessons learned, the struggles you had, and now that you're out of that phase, this is what it looks like, and stuff like that. So I think that might be beneficial to like people, because I know we recently did a chatbot building workshop. So yeah, I think their experience would come in handy. And well done, that's very impressive. So Catherine, let's hear you, Catherine. Your name, what you do, and where you're listening from. Okay, Catherine isn't here or able to speak. Choma. Okay, all right. So Catherine Kimani, you can call her Kate. She's a junior software engineer and she's listening from Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, Catherine. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so I think that's for people that have not unmuted their mics yet. Just do the way Catherine has done, right? Please drop your name, where you're listening from, and what you do in the chat box. Then let's head to our games right now. So first of all, we have this list of games, this list of icebreaker questions that I would like to ask. that is going to be, I think it's going to be very, it's going to spark a lot of conversations as based on our answers and the rest of it. So Grace, are you going to share your screen now for the icebreaker? Okay, so can we see? Okay, so the first one, and please, I want us to participate by leaving our responses in the chat box. Oh, hi, Mary. Mary was one of our last speakers for our last webinar, and she's listening from Kenya. So, hi, Mary. Nice to have you here. So, please, guys, let's leave in our chat box. Number one, let's leave our responses in the chat. Number one, if AI could do one chore for you forever, what would you choose and why? Laundry. Laundry. My response is laundry. Yeah, you see, Mary is like me. Mary is just like me. Work and pay, work and pay all the bills. Wangri. I hope I pronounced. You know what? I get it. I'd rather we be in the Victorian era where I can just read and sip tea, you know, and the men go for the hunting and fishery. But yes, you know what? I get it. So we have a lot of us do not like laundry. A lot of us do not like laundry. Justina also says laundry. Honestly, decide what I will eat. I rather you know what, I guess it is a huge chore to think about what to eat before you even start cooking or start ordering food, or because it's sweep serious or Lua, washing plates and cooking the food. Okay, so the AI cooks for you, the AI, and you're not thinking of what to eat, okay, all right, you know what, fair. I get it. Fair enough. No, yeah, I'm not judging anybody because honestly, I'm terrible at laundry myself and folding clothes also. I honestly need AI for that. Okay, so now the next question: what's one techie thing you pretend to understand, but you don't actually understand it? Hmm. Hmm. What is one techie thing you pretend to understand, but actually don't understand it? I'm thinking about my response. Is there a techie thing algorithm? Okay, Grace says algorithm. In what sense? Like social media algorithm. Mary says automations with Cypher and Make. Oh, okay. Okay. Grace, I'm curious to know what the algorithm you're referring to, which algorithm you're referring to. But then, yeah, I'm not sure I have an answer or a techie thing that I pretend to understand but don't understand. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think I understand. I honestly. Oh, blockchain. Okay, hi, Catherine. You're in the right place. Don't worry. There'll be blockchain things coming up, blockchain specific things coming up so that we are able to. There are also resources available on AIBIA's YouTube. There are like replay, for instance, yesterday was a blockchain specific conversation, and the replay will be available on YouTube. So like if you go on our YouTube where you see African Women in AI public playlists, the other videos that there covers there are some that are, there's blockchain specific, and I think there's a blockchain summit coming up, and we'll share details about that with you. Because I see a lot of Orelua also says blockchain technology and the whole Web3 stuff. She seems grounded, but she can't. Oh, you know what's fair? I get it. Blockchain, big complexity, own notation. You've explained it for a class. Vibes of vibes. Vibes of vibes. Uh, crypto, forex. Web3. Okay. Fair. All right, our next question. If your brain had a battery percentage right now, what would it be and why? I think I'm currently on 35. Why? Because it has been a very busy month. It has been a very busy month, and I feel like I've used all the creative juices, all the social battery juice, all the strategy juice, all the building juice. I honestly have I've removed it all. I'm done. The month was a lot. It was beautiful, but because it was busy. But the month was it was a month. Okay, so Wangui, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Says 5%. You are learning new things and feeling dumb. I don't think you should feel dumb for learning while you're learning new things. I don't even think no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I think that you haven't then you have your higher percentage than you know. Ngozi says 22%. Ngozi, why are you on 22%? Eniola says 15%. Eniola, hello ma. Oni says 110. It has like a pregnant power bank or rival power bank. Oh ho ho ho. I feel like this is such a Nigerian joke. Mary says she's on 20. The month has been T for tough. I can totally relate. 80% cause of overthinking. And then Diana says 30%. The month has really outstretched me. I get that. Kalisa says 40%. Reason being that you have to reserve some for your protection. Aurelia says 1%. I'm using my last percentage because I've been busy, mentally exhausted, and very, very sleep deprived. Although I slept for 5 hours in the last 4 days, taking sleep um um 5 hours in the last 4 days is not good for you. It really isn't. You should sleep tonight. Off your phone and sleep if you can, right? Because sleep is important. Justina says 37% work stress and dealing with patients. You know what? I get it. People can be quite a lot. I understand that. I hope you two are getting sleep as well. Okay, yeah. So our next question here, whether we are unable to, are we back? Our next question here is: you wake up and you suddenly know how to build a robot from scratch. What's the first thing you program it to do? Yes, or Lua, please sleep. Hmm? Mbok, sleep. Sleep, oh. So the next question is: if if you woke up suddenly and you just know how to build like a robot from scratch, what would it be? What's the first thing programming to do? Kate says house chores. Mary says work, and pay the bills. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I probably would say house chores. Eliminate Nigerian politician. I'm not there. Oh. I'm not with you. Hey. Audis says to replace me on site at construction projects because dealing with artisans is a lot. You know what? I get it. God says work. Oh yes. Catherine says robots remind you that you are that girl. Like every time, Kate, you're a queen. Drink water. I think that we should maybe we can even do that as like a pet project where we build maybe an AI that helps us refresh our walls, wallpaper with like words of information and stuff. I know that there are software that currently do that, so maybe we can want to leverage on that. But yeah, you are that girl. You, Catherine, you are that girl. I kid you not. You are a queen, and you should drink water. You should in liters, babes. In liters, please do. Kalisa says, "Help me run errands and be my hype man." Yes, I think currently considering my back pain, my back hurts as though I'm 60. So I think my own robots would be specific to massaging my back and my neck every morning and afternoon and evening. Okay, so for our final questions, thank you for participating so far, guys. So our final question is: If you could rename artificial intelligence to something more fun or African, what would you call it? If you could rename artificial intelligence to something more fun or something more African, say something in your language, in your mother tongue, what would you call it? And this is for people that are not me, because I can't speak fluently any Nigerian language. I do understand Yoruba and bits of Hausa, but I do not understand in that both. Oh gosh, Justina, you know, okay, okay. Bongo bots, Kalis over Sabi. Aka Gadu Sodaki Onis Onis on point G. Okay, okay. But but then when it's not on point, do you then like insult is that it's not on point? But fair, very interesting names. Oopsie bots. Uh okay. All right, cool. Mr. Know It All. Hmm. Does this do? Very, very interesting name, guys. Very, 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 very interesting names. And I'm so proud of you people. You are very creative, obviously, from how much you have you have named these things. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next game, and the next game is two truths and one lie. So let me would I have to share my own screen? Okay. Okay, so the first statement is this. You can train AI to recognize your voice. The second statement, ChatGPT is an AI. The third statement, all AI decisions are 100% accurate. Let me repeat that. Number one, you can train AI to recognize your own voice. Number two, ChatGPT is an AI. Number three, all AI decisions are 100% accurate. Why would you say number three is a lie? But two people just named AI Mr. Know It All and on point G now. Okay. True, true, false. Lies number three. Okay, lies number three. Okay. And who? Okay, there's no virtual like clap sounds. I probably should have downloaded that or something. But woo! Yes, Queens. Yes. Number three is the lie. You can train AI to recognize your own voice. That's true. um ChatGPT is an AI, is a generative AI, and what is false is all AI decisions are 100% accurate. That is not true. AI decisions are not 100% accurate. They are not 100% accurate. So even when you are inquiring for inquiring about topics using AI, for instance, you're asking ChatGPT, let's say directions on something, or to give you content or something, or to give you analysis of a research done, you always have to double check. You always have to double check. I hope that if you are new to the space, you don't just a lot of writers especially do this these days, where they just copy and paste. Uh there's no proofreading, editing, double checking, and thorough research done. So yes. Okay, so now let's go to the next game. And the next game is supposed to be some sort of it's a word block. Oh, we have more to okay. The next two truths and a lie. Number one, you don't need to know coding to start learning AI. Number two, AI can help diagnose diseases. Number three, AI was invented in Africa. What is the false statement? Yes. Number three is right. It's not true. On this. Hmm. Yes, that is the lie. Okay, then the final one. Number one, AI is used in agriculture, education, and finance. Number two, women are overrepresented in the AI industry. Number three, AI can be biased if not trained well. So I'm going to take that again. Number one, AI is used in agriculture, education, and finance. Number two, women are overrepresented in AI industry. Number three, AI can be biased if not trained well. Yes, number two is the answer. Woo! Okay, guys. So for the next game, I'm going to have to share my screen. So please just give me a second while I pull that up. Okay, okay. Okay. So can you guess this word? Who is guessing? Who is guessing? Who is guessing? Intelligence. Okay, okay. Fair. Okay, intelligence is correct. One Pepsi for you. Okay, to let me share the next one. Okay, can you guess this word? Even me, I don't know what the word is, but like, let's see. Data sets. Oh, I see. Oh, oh, Mary, you're on fire. Oh. You are on fire. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for participating thus far. There are a couple left, all right, but due to time, let's just move to the next thing. So we are for our clarity session. We have about three speakers who are just going to introduce themselves, and you can ask them any question. Oh, Diana says stated. Huh. No, it has double A. It has double A, so it cannot be stated. The answer is data set. Ngozi said she never say the words. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. We're having technical issues, so the there's no proper transition from sharing to what it is because they're as photos and not as documents. I sincerely apologize for that. But yes, we have three people here with us today who are just going to share a bit about themselves, just a little bit about themselves. And then if you have like questions for them, or if there are people who currently do what you are trying to get into, please just ask them your questions. Remember that no questions are silly here, no questions are too simple, no questions are too beginner based. So if this will sound like they have the answers to the questions be asking, if you're trying to get to the space or already walking to the space, please just go ahead to ask. So we have Esther Kendi, Abiodun Alabi, and then Mary Wowberu. So can we start with Mary? Hi Mary, nice to see you again.
Hi guys. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hey, thank you so much. I am excited to be here and I am really excited for the session. It's really exciting. And I am Mary Waweru. Okay, Mary Njoki Waweru. And I am the founder of AI Literacy Hub. And AI Literacy Hub is a space where we empower professionals with AI skills to help them with working smarter and not working harder. And right now, I am working with coaches who are have like digital businesses. So I'm helping coaches to find a way to grow their businesses and scale their businesses using AI. So what we are doing is like selling digital products and selling them faster and scaling using AI. And I'm really excited to meet everyone here. If there's anyone who's a coach in this session, just say hi. I'm really excited and to meet everyone. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Okay, hi Mary. Thank you for doing this with us. So yeah, Mary on the AI Literacy Hub, and so if you have like questions for her, please go ahead to like ask. While Esther, are you here? Oh, I'm not seeing Esther. Okay. All right. So Abiodun Alabi, if you are here, you already like gave a a bit of the introductions already, but let's just are there people who have questions? Abiodun has built a chat bot and currently works in the building space in AI. So do we have questions for her as well? Okay. Esther, are you back? Okay. All right. Since Esther isn't here, we're just going to move on to the next thing. And it is a very, very, very important thing because yes, it is a very important game to play. And we have a riddle. And here's what we're going to do because it's a riddle, right? And all of us are really smart and all of us will have the answers. But like the first person to type the answer is the winner. That's just how we're going to do it. The first person to type the answer is the winner. So, may the gods be with you. May the force be with you. And all the things they're saying, like Hunger Games and stuff. So, yeah, we're ready for our final game of the night. Whoop, whoop. Okay, let me pull that up. Okay. So the riddle reads, I am the child of pattern and code, raised not by a mother but loops and loads. Woo! Yet history says my roots are laced in lace. I was born from zeros and one, sparked by Ada long before I begun. What am I? Algorithm? Computer? Hmm. Also, don't cheat though. Like, see, we're cheating. Just so that we know. A computer, internet. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Internet. Okay. Are these all our answers? Come on, guys. And wow, I cannot believe I can't. Mary says, Mary says AI, artificial intelligence. Diana says AI. Whew. Yes, the answer is artificial intelligence. So AI. So Mary is our winner. Wow. I didn't want Mary to be our winner. I did not want Mary to be our winner. But as the gods and the force and the controllers of games have it, Mary is our lovely, lovely winner today, winning a $10 gift package. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, so please, Mary, the community coordinator, Grace is going to reach out to you for your account details, and should forward the $10 gift card thing to you. I don't know how it's going to, how the transactions are going to happen, and but anyways, there's that. Thank you so much, guys, for participating so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that this was, interesting. The riddle. I like how poetic. I like how poetic it sounds as well. So yeah, thank you for participating thus far. So we are wrapping up pretty soon. This was basically supposed to just chill, just for us to just chill, nothing too serious, just for us to get to know ourselves a bit better. So yeah, that's basically that. So yeah. So before we play our final, I did say that the last one was final, but we have a little never ever ever thing that I think it make us laugh a lot. So yeah, just to give you a bit of information, we are the African Women in AI Hub, and we know that in my country there's something that says uh church or church, no be, how do you say it? No by church or church, yes, no by church or church, show workings. By the famous philosopher Odumode Black, who was one of our Nigerian singers. So in this hub, we don't believe that everything is by church or church. We also think that it's important to show workings. And in order to show workings, you need guidance, you need help, we cannot just talk about how great AI is and how great the future looks and why everyone should like get into it. We also have to, learn how to get started. We also have to have help, timely help, ready help for all of our questions. The power of mentorship, really, when it comes to and especially in tech building, cannot be overstated. And so because we want to achieve that, we are starting a mentorship program. And this mentorship program is a way for us to be in silos of sorts, small circles, and you have mentors there. People who our community is a diverse one. Glory. Our community is a diverse one. We have our beginners, we have our curious learners, we have our entrepreneurs already, and we have our experts. We have people who are well advanced in the field as well. And these people are here for us, right? We have to leverage on our existing chain link within the community, and even bringing more people into the community, right? So if you're interested in like mentorship, there's going to be a form available. So you'd fill the form and then you get assigned to a mentor. Your mentor is going to provide you with resources. Your mentor is also going to be your go-to. It's going to be your pastor in AI, your shepherd in AI, your teacher, your every kind of thing you can think of. Anyways, that's basically what a mentor is for. So the idea is we don't want to do things too communities based, like the entire general thing, because we know that sometimes it's easier to ask questions if it's just four people, if it's just five people, or if you just have that one person you could ask. And so be creating, so there's a form, right? Grace has put it in the chat box. So if you're interested in like, being a part of the mentorship program, getting more hands-on guidance in your building, in your use, in your learning as well, please fill this form and be a part of it in that way. So yeah, that's basically that about that. And if you are new to our community, you just heard about this event, you thought it would be great and you joined, but you've not joined us truly completely yet. We want you, we need you, there is space for you. So we are on Discord, we are on Telegram, and we're on WhatsApp. Yes, we're also on social media, LinkedIn, X, and Instagram. And I think there's TikTok channel coming up soon as well. But beyond social media participation, we have created these platforms for us to have more in-depth, intimate conversations around AI and blockchain topics. And yeah, I know that there are a few people that have said stuff like, oh, they just want to get started already. We are doing this step by step. We do not want to rush. We don't want to do things half baked. And so we've started already with introductions, with getting to know the concepts that we are dealing with here, with the webinars that have broken down the complex to the simple. Now we want to, get better with skills. We want to upskill. We want to expand our horizon, our thinking. We want to get our hands dirty of sorts. And so that's what the mentorship program is for. And that's what the next couple of months is going to be about. So we're going to be learning how to write proposals, and we are going to be directing ourselves or to funding sources, right? Because one thing that we struggle in Africa generally is getting access to funding. And we know that we have brilliant ideas. Everybody has brilliant ideas, trust me. African women, we have ideas. And it's always so difficult to just get the right pointing steps towards where you can get money from for those ideas. If you look at all of your ideas that you've had since you've been alive and you revisit some of them, you know in your heart of hearts that if you had money or resources, whether in person or in capital, you would have done this and it would have been so great. But like you didn't, and we don't want that to be the story anymore. So yes, so in the next couple of months we're going to be learning how to write proposals. We're going to be sending out proposals for our ideas. We are going to be getting mentors and participating in mentorship programs. We're going to have a workshop, a summit, things. We are literally getting our hands dirty. We have done the introductions now. Now we are doing the hard parts, right? So that by December, when you go for 30 December, I think everybody, 30 December is a general concept. You can end the year celebrating the facts that you're better, you're more skilled, you're more competent, you're more exposed, you're more excited, and you're more funded than you than you started. And so yeah, so the next couple of months are going to be exciting. Be there for it, be a part of it, be there for it. Please be a part of it. Tell people about what we are doing here. Build with your sisters, build with your friends, your colleagues, your 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 in-laws, any kind of babe that you know of, your juniors as well, people who are a little in your, they're small and they're just upcoming, they're teenagers, whatever it is, you know let's build with them as well. Grace will be dropping the links in the chat box for WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, right? So let's just join those. So there are events upcoming in July. Let's get ready for that as well. Now for our final game. I wish we had like our cameras turned on, but since we don't, So we're just going to like be using like the way we have done. You can drop it down number one, number two, number three. It's a never ever ever edition. So number one, never have I ever used Google to explain something I pretended to already know. Never have I ever used Google to explain something I pretended to already know. My hands are my my hands are. I have, yes, I so have. I so have. Honestly, I honestly have. Next one. Never have I ever signed up for a free course and ghosted after week one. Oh, on this, okay. Never have I ever signed up for a free course and ghosted after week one. I have a drug prescription course from Yale or where. I don't even know how I got. I don't, I've still not done it. I'm still in week one. They did tell me it was going to be a hard course to do, but here we are. It's something on prescription abuse and drug. Oh, goodness, American medicine is complicated. Trust me. You think Nigerian medicine is crazy? American medicine is just. My God. Week one, and I nearly died. And I just said, you know what? Let me leave you. And that was like in January or so. Okay, so our final one. Never have I ever added AI enthusiast to my bio without fully understanding what it means. I have never actually. I only recently added AI enthusiast to my bio because people kept asking all of these questions, and I was wondering, okay, fine, sure, yeah, sure, you can call me that as well. Okay. All right. So one final one. Never have I ever said I will watch the replay and never did. Never have I ever said I will watch the replay and never did. I have like mad. I have goodness. I have. Oh, you watch on 2x. Oh, I will celebrate you. But I have sermons to catch up on. I have live shows bro. I have so many things on my YouTube that I told myself I was going to watch because there's replay. Even FCMB's recent shareholders once I told myself, you know what, I'll watch the replay. That was like 2 months ago. Look at me now. Okay. And that is the end of our Never Ever Ever series. We are going to be sharing, like, I think we are going to create more weekly games. So we are going to share them. So, like, maybe every Friday, just to unwind a little, we'll just, respond on the group chats, share our experiences and stuff. For instance, could just post, oh, never have I ever watched one AI video and felt like a genius. I have. I have. So we're just going to drop in stuff like that so that it's more inclusive and we participate more. And so yeah, thank you guys and welcome to the end of our networking evening today. Whoop, whoop. You are the MVP, right? For being here today. You are the best of the best. Now we already shared 3 people on this call, right? Mary, Esther, Abiodun, right? Grace is going to be tagging them on the group chat again across board, Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord, so that if you have questions before the mentorship program starts, you can directly just ask them already. We do not like the idea of wasting time. We believe in collapsing the time between idea and execution, right? So yeah, this was really lovely. And so to wrap up, we have a set of affirmations that would like us to share. Whoop! Okay. Say with me, I am a woman of vision, curiosity, and unmute your mics. Unmute your mics, everybody. Unmute your mics. If you can unmute your mics. Okay, now let's say with me, I am a woman of vision, curiosity, and purpose.
I am
I
a
am
woman
a woman of
of
courage and purpose.
vision and purpose.
I may be new to tech, but I'm not new to learning.
And maybe new.
I may be new to tech,
But I'm
but
not new
I'm
to
not
learning.
learning to learn.
I ask bold questions and I build bold solutions.
I ask for
I
I
ask
ask
questions.
bold
questions,
questions.
solution.
They bring bold solutions.
I belong in AI and I bring my full self.
I
I
belong in AI.
belong in
And I
AI.
bring my full self.
So, my full self.
I am not behind, I am right on time.
I'm
I
not
am not
right on
behind. I am right
time.
on time.
The future of technology has my voice, my
The,
values, and my vision.
the
The
future
future
of
of technology has
technology
my
has
voice,
my voice,
voice, my vision.
my vision
Written all over it.
written all
Written
over it.
over it.
The few Okay, I do not just follow trends,
I do
I do
not
not
just
I
follow
do
just
not just
follow
follow
trends.
trends.
I shape them.
I
I
I
shape
shape
shape.
them.
them.
I don't just use tools,
I
I
I
do
don't
not
just
just
use
use tools.
tools.
I create them.
I
I
like
create
create
them.
I am Africa.
I
I
am
Africa.
Africa.
I am a woman in AI.
I
I am
am
them.
a woman in AI. Woo!
Mariam, could you
Yeah.
please share that affirmation later?
Yes, we certainly would. We share it tonight. I think
All
right
right,
after.
thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We're supposed to say like I'm AI too, but I just felt that would be a bit much. So yeah, yes, we are women in AI. We are women in AI. Oh my goodness, Onis says her affirmation is I'm so sexy I seduce myself. And yeah, all is well. That's that's all I can say. Yes, you have questions. Please ask your questions on the group chat. And you are right on time. But yes, thank you everyone. It's a pleasure to host you this evening. My name is Miriam. I'm the program manager of AIBIA. AIBIA is the Artificial Intelligence Initiative and Blockchain for Africa. And we are proud to be the mother company of the African Women in AI Community Hub. And we are so glad we're able to do this evening. To an interesting Q3 and Q4. Good night,
Yay.
everybody. Yay, bye.
Yes. Good night.
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Miriam, I'll miss
Bye.
you, even if I just met you. Bye.